an essay on statistical meaninglessness of the real world in the uncertainty statistical duality cloud of quantum macroeconomic computing. Reading recently about quantum uncertainty, global economic, and U.S. federal deficit concerns, as well as the history of the 2007 Wall Street failures, I felt like writing a short fiction story to express my ideas, yet didn't have the time. I've written non-fiction thoughts on the topic. Following a few courses of market banking, investment fiasco, cultural change physics, the history of Wall Street, or of select quantum and or cosmological issues, the Quants, Paul Patterson, The Age of Greed, Jeff Maddock, Just Six Numbers, Martin Rees, The Constants of Nature, The Infinite Book, The Book of Nothing, John D. Barrow, Free Fall, Joseph Stiglitz, Age of Fracture, Daniel Rogers, and Dance of the Photons, Anton Zeilinger. Presently, I think that the traditional capitalism as free enterprise works by real individuals to better their personal prospects has been replaced by a disembodied capitalism manipulating corporations as abstract marketable commodities. That ascension of an abstract mathematical modeling capital profit taking in for itself is fundamentally irrational in relation to the establishment of home business and environmental interests of individuals and ends for themselves. The means to an end, profit of the disembodied abstract model manipulating capitalism, depersonalized and reduced to abstract statistical quantities, the less heavily capitalized real interests of the citizenry of the United States through the portal of the common market law of price and monetarism. Though the ancestry of modern disembodied OB computational capitalism is in theoretical economist passive Adam Smith, Hayek, and von Mises contemplating what real capital was, as well as the games theorist Thorpe, its maturation in Wall Street quants was a corrupting hybrid of mathematical theoretical advances and greed, outgrowing rational business borders, destroying the green pastures of democratic free enterprise capitalism, like a mass environmental cancer's flesh-eating bacteria annihilating the prosperity of the majority of the nation. The storming violence of quantum cultural changes may be regarded as quantifiable volatility affecting the market of ideas and information generating capital quants of value. Statistical aggregation of value quants of money, the crash of the dollar quant versus the euro quant and yuan quant, arbitrage of material manufacture outsourcing to China from the USA, the flow of cheap labor quants to the USA to reduce unofficial cost of labor quants. These knots of quant crucibles for quant clumping or catastrophe windfall quant scintillation may be the truth for quant computing by the informal emergent collective of a disembodied capitalism managing the global economy, regarded as an abstract entity with random values, a source of potential profit taking through harvest of the disequilibria with free economic condoms for average citizens. In the post-Darwinian era of material meaninglessness and through an evolution of moral and epistemological relativism, the new age of Shannon entropy and information theories emerged to transform information into data or quanta rather than meaning. The meaning of communications and of all material phenomenalities is taken to be its quantifiable statistical relation to other statistically represented associations of meaning in quantum groupings. The U.S. government has experienced a shift in budget management toward the Wall Street disembodied side of New Age capitalism. Its federal debt is an imaginary number within a given math paradigm represented by quantification within a globally quantified abstract statistical matrix of volatility and potential profit knots in every location or coordinate of the global GPS financial flow chart. Various statistical collective managers of the abstract economy and its bell chart foundation of analysis convert the real business, manufacturing, environmental, and social things in themselves into statistical secondary to the mathematical realm of transfinite potential profits. Abstract equilibria might be developed to balance the statistical representation on the big board in a way that will assure most efficient concentration of wealth. The Chinese Communist Party may be able to enter into the hedge fund, arbitrage, and derivatives investment field for itself and transform itself as a quantified subject objective statistic with the present global elites to comprise unified elite global statistical management. The meaninglessness of global economic management quanta will transcend the world for itself. If nations, people, and ecospheric vitality perish, cloud computing storage will probably keep aggregate statistics and gloriously send the data in binary coded laser microwave beam to the universe. so alien life form statisticians can hear it on their newscast someday, far, far away. Information only traveling at the speed of light for the time being. Still, there may be dissenters that believe the black body radiation nature of thermodynamics and aggregate clumps of mass is fundamentally at odds with the Shannon entropy distribution of data, forced into a bell curve of random distribution that quants exploit to represent reality and human economic interests. Though Thorpian foundations of Wall Street quantum investing have the solid assurance of winning blackjack card counting to guide the disembodied capitalism in an abstract statistical cloud beyond capitalism in its primitive material form of common sense factoring to improve the way of life of citizens of nations to bring about the wealth of nations, the uncertainty of the quantum realm of nature varies significantly from the actual aggregation of steady-state mass that is the Earth, as it is converted through quantum investing and economic strategy into a high-entropy state of randomly actualized economic statistical mass. For one thing, Shannon entropy theory is weak at differentiating in quantum terms between mass as a quantum statistic and ideas and relationships as quantum statistics. Representational quantum units of one base, such as binary conditions, computing require a nearly infinite number of sets and subsets of binary representation to differentiate the quality state of one thing as a real object from another or from an idea. The level of detail problem in creating artificial statistically accurate scenarios is an issue. It is a problem of an opposite nature to the Brownian uncertainty or statistical jitters of individual quantum units. The abstract mathematical gaming statistical analysis of the new disembodied capitalism take the opposite approach and convert real business and environments, national boundaries, human lives, biodiversity, and health into statistical quanta expressing the potential for existing as real profit quanta for market information manipulators.